What's going on, guys? It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and after several weeks off and away from the division, I'm back with yet another weapon review. This is review number 71, and I'm going to be taking a look at the L86 LSW light machine gun. But before we get into the review, here's some basic stats and in-game weapon info for you on the L86. The country of origin is the United Kingdom. The rate of fire is 610 rounds per minute. The magazine size is 30 rounds. The fire type is full auto only, and the reload speed is approximately 2 seconds. Entering service in 1985, the SA-80 is a British family of weapons firing the 5.56 by 45mm NATO rounds and was originally developed and produced by the Royal Small Arms Factory at Enfield Lock. The SA-80, short for Small Arms of the 1980s, family of weapons includes both the popular L85A1 infantry rifle and L86A1 LSW, or light support weapon, and both are built upon the popular bullpup design. The L86 features a longer barrel than the L85 and also includes a standard bipod to enhance longer range accuracy. Capable of delivering precision fire at ranges in excess of 600 meters, the L86 has received much criticism for its lack of a quick change barrel and its inability to provide sustained fire due to it not being belt fed. Our in-game variant, the L86 LSW, is the classic version of the weapon and does not include the A2 variant's modifications, which included Picatinny rails, flash hider, and provisions for ACOGs. I have taken several weeks away from the division and my weapon reviews for summer vacation, and have finally gotten around to scripting this review. I recorded this footage pre-1.3 patch, so it does not feature the newly introduced LMG buff against targets out of cover. However, the LSW variant performs nearly identical to the A2 variant I reviewed back in weapon review number 41. The L86 essentially fires much like an assault rifle, but is hampered by the lower base damage stats of an LMG and lacks damage modifiers. It features the customary LMG hitbox instead of a more precise reticle, and in general, recoil is considerably less than its belt-fed bigger brothers like the M60 and M249. What the L86 is lacking is the enhanced ammo counts of the aforementioned weapons, and this is where it falls dramatically behind. Even when I used an enhanced magazine, my L86 still only holds about 60 rounds, which falls short of the 200 that the belt-fed versions can be equipped with. The reloads are much quicker than a standard LMG at around the 2-second range, and squeezing a quick reload in while in combat is not terribly difficult. The L86 is meant for long-range fire support while being bipoded up in a secure location, and needless to state, none of this is possible with the current in-game mechanics of the division. What we are left with is a larger-than-average assault rifle that has low base damage stats, slow fire rate, and really no enhancements to distinguish it from any other weapon in the game. My mods would center on ammo and base damage. Like I said before, this footage was recorded pre-1.3 patch and does not feature the newly introduced damage modifier for LMGs while firing at targets out of cover. However, the L86 will need damage modifiers to even stand a chance of engaging anything higher than level 31 NPCs. I'm going to rate the L86 LSW light machine gun a weak 3 out of 5 stars. Even with fast reloads and decent stability, the lack of damage and inability to maintain sustained fire really detract from this tweener LMG. The weapon attributes force you to stay at medium ranges, and at these ranges there are plenty of other weapons that can clearly outshine this LMG. It could be a decent weapon for a player looking to rank up their character, as it is easy to handle and fire for an LMG. However, once you've ranked up over a gear score of 200, the L86 is an afterthought, and I would not recommend this weapon to players taking on seriously high-level missions or DZ bosses. As always, I would like to hear your thoughts on this weapon and my review. Feel free to leave your opinions in the comments section below. In addition, if you could take the time to rate the video with either a thumbs up or down, it would be greatly appreciated. I've again started playing the Division, so watch for more and newer weapon reviews in your inbox in the very near future. I will also leave a link in the description below to my entire The Division weapon review playlist, and check back daily for my newest reviews. And remember, for my channel, likes, comments, subs are loved. This has been LtBuzzLitebeer. Until my next The Division weapon review, saying peace out.